Arjuna Vacha Nasta Moha Smriti Labdha Tat Prasadan Maya Chutya Titosmi Gata Sandeya Karishye Vachanam Tava. Arjuna Vacha. Arjuna said, Nastaha, dispelled, moho, illusion, smritihi, memory, labdha, regained, tat prasadat, by your mercy, maya, by me, achutya, O infallible Krishna, stitaha, situated, asmi, I am gata, removed, sandehaha, all doubts, karisya, I shall execute, bachanam, order, tava, yours. So translation purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm and free from doubt and am prepared to act according to your instructions. So please respond. Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. I have regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm and free from doubt and prepared to act according to your instructions. Purport. The constitutional position of a living entity represented by Arjuna is that he has to act according to the order of Supreme Lord. He is meant for self-discipline. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that the actual position of the living entity is that of eternal servant of Supreme Lord. Forgetting this principle, the living entity becomes conditioned by the material nature. But in serving the Supreme Lord, he becomes liberated servant of God. Living entity's constitutional position is to be a servitor. He has to serve either the illusory Maya or the Supreme Lord. If he serves the Supreme Lord, he is in his normal condition. But if he prefers to serve the illusory external energy, then certainly he will be in bondage. In illusion, living entity is serving in the material world, is bound by his lust and desire. Yet he thinks of himself as a master of the world. This is called illusion. When a person is liberated, his illusion is over, and he voluntarily surrenders unto the Supreme to act according to his desires. The last illusion, the last snare of Maya to trap the living entity is the proposition that he is God. The living entity thinks that he is no longer a conditioned soul, but God. He is so unintelligent that he does not think that if he were God, that how could he be in doubt? That he does not consider. So that is the last snare of illusion. Actually, to become free from the illusory energy is to understand Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and agree to act according to his order. The word moho is very important in this verse. Moho refers to that which is opposed to knowledge. Actually, real knowledge is understanding that every living being is eternally servitor of the Lord. But instead of thinking oneself in that position, the living entity thinks that he is not a servant, that he is the master of this material world. For he wants to lord it over the material nature. That is his illusion. This illusion can be overcome by the mercy of the Lord, by the mercy of pure devotee. And that illusion is over, one agrees to act in Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is acting according to Krishna's order. A conditioned soul, illusioned by the external energy of the matter, does not know that Supreme Lord is the master, who is full of knowledge and is the proprietor of everything. Whatever he desires, he can bestow upon his devotee. He is the friend of everyone. He is especially inclined to his devotee. He is the controller of this material nature and of all living entity. He is also the controller of inexhaustible time. He is full of all opulences, all potency. The Supreme Personality of Godhead can even give himself to the devotee. One who does not know him is under the spell of illusion. He does not become a devotee, but a servitor of Maya. Arjuna, however, after hearing Bhagavad Gita from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, became free from all illusion. He could understand, that is a very important point. After hearing Bhagavad Gita from Supreme Personality of Godhead, he became free from illusion. So this is important of hearing Bhagavad Gita. He could understand that Krishna was not only his friend, but the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he understood Krishna factually. So to study Bhagavad Gita is to understand Krishna factually. When person is in full knowledge, he naturally surrenders to Krishna. When Arjuna understood that it was Krishna's plan to reduce the unnecessary increase of population, he agreed to fight according to Krishna's desire. He again took up his weapons, his arrow, his bow, to fight under the order of the Supreme Personality of God. So there is almost this is the last verse of Bhagavad Gita, because after that there is no conversation. Because Bhagavad Gita is a divine conversation between the God and the man in a very ancient battle, historical battle, which answers the very important, essential question of life with utmost ease and clarity. That is Bhagavad Gita. So here in this verse, after there is no conversation, ends here. So whole conversation ends in this year, because Arjuna now agreed to act according to. So thank you very much for attending Bhagavad Gita. So one of the beautiful things said by Shankaracharya, Prabhupada also said that Bhagavad Gita kinchida deta Gangajal kanika pita. Just like if you take little bit of water of Ganges, that purifies. Similarly, even little bit of studying of Bhagavad Gita, that has a very, very purifying effect. What is that purifying effect? What is that important thing of little bit of also studying Bhagavad Gita? Jamanena charcha, you will not have discussion or anything with Jamraj. That is very important of studying Bhagavad Gita. So in these verses is very important how the illusion, initially Arjuna, whole Bhagavad Gita is starting with this point, one point, that Arjuna declined to fight. Why he declined to fight? Here it is saying this beautiful verse in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita. He said that, very nice verse. He said that in this verse 2:8, he said that karisya vachanatava. So he's telling that na jasya iti Govinda. Govinda, I shall not fight. See, in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, he declined to fight. So he told, I can find no means of drive away this grief which is drying up my senses. I will not able to display even if I win prosperous unrivaled thing. So in the beginning only, he is not interested in fighting. So he is telling, Najasya iti Govinda, I do not want to fight. What is that verse? Najasya iti Govinda 2:9. So he declined to Najasya iti Govinda. So here you say that in these verses say that having spoken thus, Arjuna, chastiser of enemy, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight. So this is a very important point. In the beginning now, he is saying that I shall not fight. After hearing Bhagavad Gita, what happened? What transpired? What inspired him? Now he is telling Karisya Vachanam Tava. Why the paradigm shift? What is there in Bhagavad Gita? After hearing, he changed his perspective. He is now ready to fight. That same Arjuna who set aside. But that is the main point of discussion. In the beginning, Arjuna was under the illusion of I, me, mind platform. His illusion of bodily conception. He is thinking that I am from the Kuru dynasty, and these people who are against me, Bhishma, Drona, all this Duryodhana and company, they are my relative. That is the illusion. Our first misunderstanding, first illusion. What is illusion? Prabhupada very nicely say, illusion means moho, nasta moho. Moho means is a opposite of knowledge, ignorance. The first and fundamental ignorance is that I am thinking I am the body. And anything related to the body paraphernalia is mine. That I, me, mind platform. Therefore, Arjuna's first thing of Arjuna is that he was bewildered, thinking that he is my children, he is my wife, he is my relative, everything. So that is called illusion. It is stated in this beautiful verses that Jasyatma buddhi kunape. This kind of bodily conception is not good. That is the ignorance, that fundamental ignorance, thinking that I am this body. So here it is said that Jasyatma buddhi kunape tri dhatuke swadhi kalatri daso bahuma ijjadi yattitha buddhi salilena karchid janesu abhigyansu saeva gopar. So here it is stated that those who have this conception, one who identifies self as the inert body composed of mucus, bile and air, who assume his wife and family are permanently his own, who thinks an earthen image or land of his birth is worshipable, or who sees a place of pilgrimage as merely the water there, but who never identify himself with or feels kinship with worship or even visit those who are wise in spiritual truth. Such person is not better than cow and ass. So here they have been qualified, designated as cow and ass. What is cow and ass? Animal. So those who are thinking I am this body, they are termed as animal consciousness. Animal thinking I am the dog. And if any other dog in India, we see that how the dog has been assigned to one area. And any other dog comes to this area, they are fighting. That is because animal consciousness. I am this body. So Arjuna has this mentality in the beginning. Therefore he say, Najosya iti Govinda, I shall not fight. That evolves, that the Bhagavad Gita philosophy evolves on this point of Arjuna's ignorance of thinking that I am this body and this is my relatives. Therefore Krishna is dismantling, destroying that nescience. Because Arjuna is actually not in an awkward position. He is actually acting to teach us. He is representing the conditioned soul who is thinking that I am this body. That is our fundamental ignorance, thinking that I am this product of the matter. That is called illusion, Maya. Maya means not this reality. This is not reality. So Maya is covering our knowledge and thinking that I am this matter, I am the product of the matter, I am this body, and all this bodily paraphernalia is I, me, mind platform. That is, and to dispel this illusion, whole Bhagavad Gita is spoken. Because if one under this illusion of I, me, mind, my body, my wife, my society, my children, and so forth, then in this bodily conception, one is acting. What is wrong in that? The wrong is that he will be entangled in the reaction. He will be entangled in this reaction, karmic reaction. Because every activity we have got karmic reaction. If one is acting in the bodily concept of life, I, me, mind platform, then he will be entangled in this material world. Therefore, Krishna is dismantling, saying that Arjuna, you are speaking big thing, but you do not know the fundamental knowledge that you are not this body. Arjuna is immediately, Lord is chastising Arjuna after hearing this thing. और भगवान उवाच असच्चान अन्वसच्चान तम प्रज्ञा बाधश्च भाषसे गतासु नगातम अगतासम च नानु शोचन्ति pandita. The pandita never think that, oh, I am this body, bodily conception. And you can see also, Prabhupada said that how this body is dying, as body is matter always. As soon as we are taking birth, body is also in deteriorate. Is declining, is dying every moment, every minute also. So body has no endurance as a matter. It has got some duration of life. It come to, there are 6 changes are there. He come to, we take birth, it grows and it creates some byproduct and it dwindle and completely finish, death. Everything, you can see that picture is there. So this cycle of things is going on. If somebody thinking I am the body, I am taking birth, I am dying, this is not a good thing. Therefore, Krishna's fundamental knowledge in Bhagavad Gita is that I am not this body. If you do not know who am I, then all other things are wrong. Supposing you are writing big mathematics, but 1 plus 1 instead of 2, you make it 3 or 0. All your entire so-called big arithmetic, algebra, trigonometry, all this calculation, everything going to be 0. Result is wrong. So whole material conception of life based on this one. So everybody fighting each other. Oh, I am body, I am this black, I am white, I am Indian, I am Pakistan. In this way, this going on, fighting going on. And they are manufacturing religion. I am Hindu, I am this. All bodily conception. Because I am born in a Hindu family, I am Hindu. That is bodily relations. That is condemned. Sanatana Dharma is not bodily conception of life. What is our eternal constitutional position? That is Sanatana. Sanatana means there is no change. Just like Dharma. See, Dharma means which cannot change. Dharma of water is liquidity. You cannot change the liquidity. Maybe under artificial circumstances, it may become an ice, but again it will come down to its natural position as water. Dharma of fire, heat and light. Dharma of sugar is sweet. That you cannot change, that is Dharma. Dharma is like very loosely defined in dictionary as a faith. Actually, this is not a faith. Today I may have faith in this particular religion. I may change the faith to different religion. That is not dharma. Dharma that cannot be changed. Under no circumstances it can be changed. A sugar cannot be salty. So our dharma is that we are not this body, we are the spirit soul. That is the fundamental things. Therefore, Krishna is chastising Arjuna. Arjuna, you are talking foolish. You are thinking of, oh, I am this body, this is my teacher, this is my relative. How can I fight? How can I kill? This is wrong. And she immediately say that this Pandita, those who are intelligent, they will not speak like this because they know what is our real truth. Dehinam spin jatha dehi komaram jaubanam chara tatha dehantara prapti. So Bhagavad Gita is so systematic, so wonderful, very, very fundamental knowledge. Lord is speaking to Arjuna that dehinam spin jatha dehi komaram jaubanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhiras tatra namyate. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. That is this important things to understand that we are not this body. Body changes. We have a small boy body when we birth. You see the old album. That body changes. At the time of death, it changes to another body. But I am the same person soul. Therefore, the difference between a dead body and living body, what is the difference? Same body is there, but living body is responding because I am conscious. The consciousness is providing in my body. I am conscious. But dead body, no consciousness. You chop also, you burn also, you never react. Why? The consciousness is missing. That consciousness is the evidence of the presence of the soul. So therefore, Krishna say, embodied soul. Dehinam chinjata dehi. Who is speaking? Bhagavan Uvacha. Krishna is the authority, supreme authority speaking that this is body, there is another person is there, real owner is called Dehi, the owner of the body called soul. And that is changing, that body is changing, just like a sad dress I am wearing. It is torn means I will throw and take another. Therefore, the body has to be changed means I am taking another body. Soul never dies. Therefore, Krishna say that the na jayate muryate ba naya bhutta bhavitvam va ajanitya sasatayam purana na hanyate hanyamane sarira. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. So body is going on, destroyed, death. But soul, according to his karma, he is taking birth. Why one is Bill Gates, one is gatekeeper? Why one is so rich, one is so poor? Why one is so intelligent, one is foolish? Why one is so saintly, one is so sin? Why the discrepancy according to karma? According to karma. So, but we do not know these fundamental things. We are thinking that, oh, this is my body, my family, everything is my goal of life, how to maintain the family. Whole world is going on under this illusion. I, me, mine platform. Therefore, it is stated in these beautiful verses from Bhagavatam. This platform is not a very good platform. In these beautiful verses, Bhagavatam say that the illusory energy of the Lord cannot take precedence being ashamed of her position. But those who are bewildered by her always talk nonsense, being absorbed in the thought of it is I, it is mine. So everybody thinking that I am the body. This is my body. You never say I am the body. They have not thinking of common sense. I am the body, they never say my body. My body means who am I? My finger. Who are you? So therefore, the fundamental knowledge has been given to Arjuna. The whole Bhagavad Gita is starting with this rudimentary knowledge. Then now we have to know that how to come out from this. Because when you are on the consciousness of bodily activities, then we are creating a lot of reaction to that. Every action has got equal and opposite reaction. Everything you do, there is a reaction. As long as we are creating so many activities, we are in this material world. So whole purpose of Bhagavad Gita, spirituality, to get out from this illusion. Because Bhagavad Gita is spoken to deliver us, deliver the conditioned soul from this new science of material existence. So as long as we are this ignorance platform, we cannot get out. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita wisdom is meant to deliver us, meant to impact knowledge, educate us that who am I. Then after knowing who am I, what is my activities? Supposing I know I am your son, I am your father, I am your wife, I am your husband, then you have to act accordingly. Therefore, first thing is Veda says Sambandha Jnana, the relationship. You should know who am I, what is my relationship with God. First of all, you know now your soul. Now Krishna say that what is your relationship with me? In this verse, Mamayansa Jiva Loko Jiva Bhutta Sanatana. Krishna say that what is my relationship with God? First of all, we know now very fundamental beginning of the knowledge Krishna is imparting through Bhagavad Gita. I am not this body, I am the spirit soul. The living entity in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with six senses, which include mind. So here Krishna has revealed in Bhagavad Gita that what is my relationship with all the people. He says that you are my part and parcel. You are the spirit soul and you are my part and parcel. Now the Sambandha Jnana, the relationship is not. Actually, it is true. Where is our relationship with others? Supposing I say I have my father, I have my, but I have to change my father. Either at the time of death, I have to leave everything. I have to leave everything. I cannot become eternal. Somebody cannot be eternal wife. You are thinking my wife, my wife. How long your wife? This 50 years, 100 years. Huh? Yes or no? Then next time, some Miss Y, mix they will come. So you cannot. My son means how long your son? You try to understand that. You cannot maintain your status quo. This is temporary. The body is temporary. Anything related to the body is temporary. That is spoken these beautiful verses from Prahlad Maharaj. Things. Here he say that since the body itself ultimately meant to become stool or earth, what is the meaning of paraphernalia related to the body, such as wives, resident, wealth, children, relatives, servant, friend, kingdom, treasury, animals, mystery? They are also temporary. What more can said about this? It is temporary. When body is lost or body is gone, you are gone. You are not carrying with your wife. You are not carrying anything with you. Coffin has no pocket. We cannot carry a single sense with us. Therefore, the Alexander the Great, when he was dying, so he told, outstretch my hand, show my palms to teach people that I have come nothing, I am going also nothing. So everything is here because everything is temporary. My body is temporary, my related to body is temporary. So those who are thinking that this is my permanent, my wife is permanent, they are called Gokhara, means animal consciousness. Animal consciousness, they have no idea. They are thinking this is I, me, mine platform. This is my area. If dog is coming this area, oh, I have to bark. But a dog cannot be educated Bhagavad Gita. A human being can be educated Bhagavad Gita to know what is my constitutional position. Therefore, it is said that you should understand the fundamental thing is my body is temporary. All other things where I have invested my energy, I invested my time, I invested my everything, they are also temporary. So in the temporary things, how can I get any permanent happiness? It's temporary. Status quo is temporary. Suppose it's like what is called sand castle. Supposing you make a sand castle in the bank of river and water comes, takes away, washes away. Our whole material life is like a sand castle. We take bath, we plan everything, and once of a sudden we die. I mean, time comes, it takes away everything. Howsoever sophisticated, gorgeous arrangement we create by our economic development, by political maneuvering or advancement of technology, we cannot maintain the status quo. This is temporary. You cannot make it permanent. Despite your tenacious determination, I want to stay, is my wife for lifelong. No. Death will come, eject us. That is the intrinsic nature of material world. Therefore, Krishna telling, do not stay this material existence. This is dukkhalayam asasthatam. It is miserable, also temporary. Come to spiritual existence. Sarva dharman parityajam mam ekam saranam bhaja. You come to the spiritual existence. There you will not have this temporary. Therefore, what is the use of that? There is a beautiful verses in this related. That what is the use of that, the temporary thing? A very nice verse, a bit very strong word. Bitter the medicine, better the cure. What is the use of this material body which automatically leaves its owner at the end of life? Beautiful verses. I am the owner, the real owner. I am, body is just covering. So this body will live. You cannot maintain, say, no, I will not die. Can anybody say I will not die? This is in my hand. I have got Michael Jackson. You know Michael Jackson, yeah? Break hero, king of breaks. So that he has got doctor, 20 doctor every minute checking his everything from head to toes. He died prematurely. So you understand that. So how life is very uncertain. Anytime we can live. Adhrubham, what is that? Arthadam. Adhrubham means it's temporary. Anytime it can die. It can be lost. So here it is saying that what is the use of material body which automatically leaves its owner at the end? And what is the use of one's family members who are actually plunderers taking away money that is useful for the service of the Lord in spiritual life? What is the use of a wife? She is only a source of increasing material condition. Very strong word, little bit of. And what is the use of family, home, country, community? Attachment for them merely waste of valuable energy of one's life. Today I am thinking, Operation Sindoor. India did. But tomorrow, after death, you may take birth in Pakistan or any other country then. Turkey, you cannot say Operation Sindoor Jindabad. India Jindabad. So then you see how temporary this is. That's why he's saying it's a unnecessary value. It's a waste of valuable energy of one's lifetime. Because you are in a very wrong conception of life, bodily conception of life. You are thinking that is called moho, ignorance. You are thinking that, I am this, but actually you are not this. You know, hawks, dogs, they are thinking that they are happy. How illusion is that? They are thinking they are happy. That Maya is so strong that they are thinking they are also happy. See, in these verses they say that they are also thinking they are happy. The living entity in whatever species of life appears find a particular types of satisfaction. And in that species, he is never averse to being situated in such a condition. So the problem is that even a dog also thinking I am happy. He never likes to give up the body. He is taking abominable thing. Still, he is thinking he will very satisfied. He is very satisfied in whatever the position. Even one time, what happened? Indra was cursed, become a pig. Indra is offending his guru. He became a pig. And after the finishing of his course, the Brahmaji came to Indra. Indra, why are you doing? Your punishment is completed. You come back because you are the king of heaven. Indra said, no, I don't want. I am very happy. See how much illusion. Therefore, say that what is the use of waste of time? You don't know the conception. I am not this body. I am not this body. In this regard, also it is stated these beautiful verses 7:39. See. One's riches, one beautiful wife, female friend, one son's daughter, one residence, one domestic animal like cow, elephant, and one's horse, one's treasury, economic development, sense gratification. Indeed, even the lifetime which one can enjoy all this material opulence are certainly temporary and flickering. So we are after flickering happiness, flickering. And since the opportunity of human life is temporary, see, this is very important. What benefit can this material opulence give to a sensible man who has understood himself to be eternal? So we are eternal. Therefore, we do not want to die. We do not want any temporary thing. Why we do not want to die? Because we are constitutionally eternal. Because of under circumstances, we are engaged in this body pathetically. Therefore, those who understand I am eternal, all this temporary thing, no benefit. They know that. What is this? Supposing Bill Gates, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is a trillionaire. He was the success role model. At the 54 year, he was suffering from pancreatic cancer. He was hospitalized, and doctors say within 6 months he will die. So he was trying 6 months with his millions of dollars to save himself. He could not extend one moment of time. Why? Because he understood that any amount of money that cannot help me. This body is itself prone to die. Body is prone. He realized that I should have invested more time in spiritual things rather than making my company number one. He realized that all these opulences cannot help. So here it is saying that what benefit can this material opulence give to a sensible man? Even after you live for 100 years, when you die again, what is the use of that? Nothing. Everything will be there, it will take away. So therefore, we should adjust everything. Arjuna is, after understanding Bhagavad Gita, he telling, Nasta moho smriti labda. This moho has to be destroyed. One should realize that I am not this body. Otherwise, his activities are bonding. In this regard also, it is stated by Prahlad Maharaj that that all this paraphernalia is very near and dear as long as the body exists. As soon as the body is destroyed, all things related to the body are also finished. Therefore, actually, one has nothing to do with them. But because the ignorance, one accepts them as a valuable. That is called moho. Nasta moho. What is moho? It is given by Prahlad Maharaj very elaborately. Krishna has little time. So 45 minutes he finished Bhagavad Gita. So it is more elaborate in Bhagavatam. And compared to the ocean of eternal happiness, they are most insignificant. What is the use of such insignificant relationship for the eternal living? My society, my community, my wife, my children, my this, so and so forth. What is the use of this relationship? We are so much under illusion. There is a saying that Judge Banarsa, he said that the wedding ring is the smallest handcuff ever made in the world. Why? Because as soon as you are attached to family life, my wife, my children, your expansion, the moho will expand, your ignorance is expanding. You are thinking, he is my wife, my children is mine, then societies, then my land, my condo, my car. In this way, you are expanding your moho. Moho is expanded. Therefore, it is called handcuff. Because why? It causes bondage. This attachment to body and bodily relationship, bodily paraphernalia, Arjuna is same thing. Dusta mam sojana Krishna. Seeing all these people, my body is quivering. How can I kill them? Supposing you will be put in Arjuna's position. Arjuna's position is very precarious. He has to kill his own relatives. Supposing I will say you kill your father. Will you do that? No. Kill your teacher, kill your grandfather, kill your brother, cousin brother. So Arjuna was that precarious situation. How can I kill? Dusta mam sojana priya. All this my sojana relatives. How can I kill? So because attachment. Attachment to the wife, attachment to all this insignificant relationship. That begins with this marriage. When he united. Punsa striyo mithuni bhavaetam tayar mitho. What is that? Toyor mitho hrudayaganti zahu. When they are together, then there is a knot, tight knot, this attachment, bodily attachment to the wife, children will tie, very much hard knot. Then, ato gruhaketra sutapta viteir janasya moham aham mameti. Then this illusion will start. Oh, he is my wife, this is my house, this is my children, this is my society, this is my community, this is my country. In this way, this illusion is expanding, the moho is expanding. So whole idea of Bhagavad Gita today versus Nasta Moho, Bhagavad Gita is meant to destroy, dismantle, devastate this moho, this ignorance. Nasta Moho, Arjuna telling Nasta Moho, that means what is the meant of Bhagavad Gita hearing? Hearing of Bhagavad Gita, hearing means to dismantle and destroy this moho, that I am this body and everything paraphernalia belongs to my body. All paraphernalia related to body, it belongs to me. I, me, mine platform. As long as we have this platform, it is said that we are in very precarious situation. We have to take birth, cycle of birth. We have to undergo very obnoxious cycle of birth, repetition of birth and death. So next thing is staying very nice. So next verses also it is stated that that how very nicely is spoken by Prahlad Maharaj. He said, "My dear friend, O son of Asura, living entity received different type of bodies according to his previous fruitive activity. Thus, he is seen to suffer with reference to the particular body in all condition of life, beginning with the infusion into the womb. Please tell me, therefore, after full consideration, what is the living entity actual interest in fruitive activity, which result in hardship and misery? Now you know that I am the body or I am the soul. If I am thinking I am the body, I am acting to how to satisfy my family, how to maintain my family. Yes or no? Now I am illusion, I am the body. I am thinking my wife, my children, I have to go work, undergoing enormous stressful life, exceedingly busy life, going to office, bringing money, yes or no, to maintain the family. That is whole idea. Whole idea of this activity is how to increase the economic condition so that I can give uh, happy to my family, my children. I can buy some gift to my wife, my children. I can maintain. That is whole idea. Therefore, Sukadev Goswami say that what is that? Naktam hirate. What is that? Naktam hirate means night time you are all sleeping or sex life. Daytime you are going to work to maintain the family. That is whole idea. Whole our activities. Whole those who are bodily 99.99%, they are like this. They go to office, get money to maintain their family. It is stated in these beautiful verses. In these verses it is said that what is the activities of these people who are in bodily conception of life. Lifetime of such an envious household is passed at night either in sleeping or in sex indulgence, and the daytime either in making money or maintaining family members. What is the problem in that? They may say that yes sir, I have family, I have to maintain it. Fine, no doubt. But the problem is that if you maintain family but you forget your real interest, then problem is that person who devoid of Atma Tattva do not inquire into the problem of life, being too attached to infallible soldier like body, children, wife, although sufficiently experienced, they still do not see their inevitable destruction. They cannot maintain the status quo. How long you can maintain family after that? You are gone. You have another set of family next bar. In this way, since time memorial, we have been receiving so many set of family. Father, last birth there is some father, next birth we will have somebody as a father, mother, wife, children. In this way we are going on, and we have so much experience. See, it is said that although sufficiently experienced, why is Sukadev Goswami telling us they are sufficiently experienced? Because we are taking birth, we are repeating the same cycle. Punna charvitam charvanana. Prahlad Maharaj say, chewing the chew. We have done it last life. We have done thousand life. We have done millions, trillions of life. According to calculation, we have undergo 155 trillions life. That means how many times we have repeated the same mistake. I am thinking I am the body, my wife, my children. Then die. Another body, my wife, my children. Either dog body, hog body, tiger body, human body, or demigod body. This is going on. And after 100 years, or if I'm animal life, 5 years, 2 years, 10 years, 6 months. In this way, I'm changing body after body after body after body after body after body. The cycle is going on. It's like a circle. Circle is moving, we are also moving. Circle. Have you seen in the Mela and all? You go to Mela in India, there's a roller coaster ride, right? We are in the roller coaster ride. Sometimes up, sometimes down. Sometimes in a different good body. Sometimes in a very difficulty body, like dog, hog, sometimes human body, demigod body. It's like a bad dream and good dream. Both are dream. Bad dream or good dream. Both are dream, both are false. Try to understand. He stated this. All the things is stated in Bhagavad, all these scriptures to enlighten us how to. There's a solution given. It's not like very cynical criticizing. No, it's not criticizing that. It's enlightening us. Because see, if you do not know your disease, how can you be cured? You should know your disease, then you take medicine, right? So in these verses, it is say that in these verses, how we are ignorance, we do not know we are undergoing the relay, all this roller coaster life in a circle which is moving. So if someone is sorry 5518, In these verses, it is saying that in this verse, it's very nice verse. He's saying that how we are undergoing due to ignorance, the materialistic person does not know anything about his real self-interest, the auspicious path in life. He is simply bound to material enjoyment by lusty desire. And all his plans are made for this purpose, for temporary sense gratification. Such a person creates a society of envy. Due to this mentality, he plunges into the ocean of suffering. Such a person does not even know this ignorance. Not only this is called roller coaster. The verse is called. It says that it's a roller coaster life. What I think this one, not wrong. This is the roller coaster life. He says that real problem of life is the repetition of birth and death, which is like a wheel rolling repeatedly up and down. See, repeatedly up and down. What is it called in Singapore? They have a roller coaster, right? What is that called? Marina Flyer. Some name is there, some flyer. It's like a flyer, repeated birth and death. And the wheel, however, completely stops when one is in touch with Supreme Personality of Godhead. In other words, by transcendental bliss realized from the constant engagement in devotional service, one completely liberated from material existence. All learned men know this. Therefore, my dear friend or son of Pasura, immediately begin meditating and worshipping the Super Soul within everyone's heart. So that is this thing is given. The solution also given. Solution is that this repetition of birth and death, that can be stopped one who is in touch with the Supreme Lord. So Arjuna understood this knowledge. Therefore, we should understood our first thing. We should understood who am I, who is God. After understanding who is God, then we can act on that platform. If I know I am the husband, I should act as a husband. I should know I am the part and parcel. We are the eternal servant of Krishna. Our real dharma is, it is stated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that what is our real dharma? Our real dharma is Jivara Swarupoy Nitya Krishnara Dasa. So we are eternal servant of Krishna. So in this beautiful verses it is stated, Jivara Swarupoy Nitya Krishnara Dasa. It is the living entity constitutional position is to be an eternal servant of Krishna, be eternal servant. That is our dharma. Now we have all manufactured under the bodily conception of life so many dharma, varieties of dharma. Pitru dharma, matru dharma, husband dharma, wife dharma, brother-in-law, mother-in-law, all this going son-in-law dharma, last Hindu dharma, Muhammadian, Christian, all this bodily. I am born in a Hindu family, that means body is born in a Hindu family. That how can be eternal religion? It is a manufactured religion. Therefore, Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityaya, kick out. Kick out. Projita, prakeshta rupena urjita. You kick out all this kind of manufactured religion. Kaitava dharma, cheating religion. This is not real religion. Surrender unto me. That means always in touch with Krishna. Then when you surrender to Krishna, then all this nasta moho, today's words, nasta moho sutil labda tat prasadena maya chuta. He never say, I know now, I can know. By the grace of Krishna, our all the illusion will be gone. Without his grace, one cannot. Therefore, why his grace? Because he is only imparting this knowledge. Or his spiritual empowered representative, spiritual master, they imparted knowledge so that our moho or delusion will be destroyed. When delusion is destroyed, then what will happen? Stitosmi gatasandeya. Now I am in constitutional position. Now I know who am I. I'm a delusion gone. Who am I? If you know who am I, 90% of your problem will be solved. 90% of your problem will be solved knowing who am I. Because as long as we are who am I platform, I am doing activities under bodily conception, and that activities create reaction. Again, you have to take bath, like this going on. Therefore, you should stop this one. Stop the fundamental thing. Then only our action will be rectified. Otherwise, we will be acting under that condition. Therefore, the second one is called the Avidya Gana. After knowing that, Titosmi Gata Sandeya, I know my position. Now I know what to do. Karisya Bachanantam. Same Arjuna, under the influence of illusion, he said that, what is that? Najoschaiti Govinda, I shall not fight. The word particularly written shall. Shall is more, will and shall is a difference. Shall means I must not fight Govinda. Krishna is telling, I won't fight, I must not fight, I shall not fight Govinda. He said, cast aside his Gandhivas. But after hearing Bhagavad Gita, immediately he took up Gandhi, Karisya Vachanatav. Why? Nasta Moho Smriti Labda. That's all. Now, Sitosmi Gata Sandhya. Now he is constitutional position. He know how to act. Therefore, it is said that Jagyante Karmana Anyatha Lokoyam Karma Bandhana. You should act to satisfy Vishnu. But for that, I should know why should I act? Why should I come to temple? Why should I do all Krishna consciousness? I should know that all the things. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita is a wisdom to enlighten us, educate us to know our constitutional position, know our dharma. We do not know our dharma. We are creating so many dharma. Morning people are creating dog dharma. 5 o'clock I will take my dog and serve him. So the service potentiality is there. The propensity is there. But it is misdirected, distributed. The service is distributed to everyone. Our constitutional is just like a body, a finger. Finger is serving the body. That is his constitutional position. If finger is not serving body, he is in a disease condition. So whole idea is that this serving to the Lord. This is our constitutional position. As long as we are thinking that I am the body, my main goal of life to serve my wife, serve my children, in this way we will be lost. There is a very nice verse is there. In this regard, today we have a drama, we have a festival, so we cannot go we cannot go all the way, so we have to finish soon. But I will show you one beautiful verse. The door of liberation are opened wide, one who has active human life. But human being simply devote himself to family life like the foolish bird in the story, then he is to be considered as one who has climbed to a high place and only to trip, fall down. Why it is saying like this? Because this human form of life, labda sudullabam idam bahusambhamate. This human life is active after many evolution of birth. Transmigration from very fish, from bird, beast, then we come to human life. And human life only 5% of all species. Very rare. After having this opportunity of human life and after endowed with all this knowledge, if silent please, last 5 minutes. Yeah. So after having this human form of life, because this human form of life has got a unique quality, it's a prerogative to understand God and solve the problem of life. If you cannot invite dogs, sir, please come, we have got nice feast, we have got nice deities, nice class, you cannot come. Only human being come. Therefore, it is said that the difference between a human being and animal is that ahara nidya bahya maithuna samanet etam pasubin naranam. Adhika dharma hi eka dharma hi tesam adhika vishesha dharmena hina pasubi saman. The special prerogative, special things, human God, that he can execute Krishna consciousness. He can understand God. He can understand what is the solution of the problem. No other species. Other species can eat, sleep, mate, depending. That is 4 things is common. We can also eat, they can also eat. We may be eating in a palatial hotel or in a very nice place. They can eat on the street, but it is same, business is same. Business is same. So there is no difference. So only thing is dharma eka, dharma itesam adhika vishesa. The special thing, special prerogative is that we can understand all this Bhagavad Gita and make our life perfect by following the instruction of the Lord. Following the instruction. Why Lord has stopped after 1873? There was no conversation. Lord has stopped the conversation. Why? He was speaking so much. 574 was out of 700. The Lord has spoken 574 verses. That means how many percentage of the verses Bhagavad Gita Krishna only speaks. Therefore, it is called Bhagavad Gita, the song or instruction of Bhagavan, of Bhagavan. And now he stops. Why he stops? Because that is your end point. You know that you belongs to me. You are part and parcel of me. You are the spirit soul. And your duty is to serve me. And Arjuna understood this. Nasta moho smriti labda. Tat prasadena mayu achutta. Stitosmi gata sandhya karisya vachanata. He understands. Now he is ready to act. That is finished. Our spiritual life is, material life is finished. As long as we are not acting on that platform, on that conception, on that knowledge, we are bound. We are bound. Life after life, going a repetition of birth and death. Therefore, this is very, very important. Bhagavad Gita is very important. And Krishna is giving last instruction, because we have a drama we have to finish. That can be, otherwise we can explain a bit more on this subject matter. So Krishna's last instruction, he told, this is my supreme instruction. He himself said, he spoke so many things, karma yoga, dhyana yoga, jnana yoga, solution. But finally he tells, my final instruction, सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. So he said that the supreme instruction is given. The supreme instruction is that abandon all varieties of religion, so-called Pitru dharma, wife dharma, husband dharma, children dharma, forget about it. This is all temporary dharma. It will go away anyway. At the time of death, you will lose everything. You will say, today is my Pitru dharma, today is my country dharma, India, tomorrow you will born in America. Then you will be like Donald Trump, you will talk, we will not help India, India has got everything. So you will talk like this. See? So this is the thing. Therefore, abandon all varieties of so-called religion, Vaitava dharma. Just surrender unto me. That is dharma, means this is dharma. Real dharma means surrendering to the Krishna. And I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. Do not fear. What will happen? I have already done so many mistakes, so many stock of reaction. So you just surrender. And Kali Yuga best process of surrendering is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the best process. This is the religion. There is no other religion. Essence of all religion is this one. Last verse I will show. We will end up. We have a drama. So this is the last verse. Why you can say that you are telling that this is the religion? No, Shastra say this is the religion. This verses is say that Namo binu kali kale nahi ara dharma sarva mantra sara nama ehi shastra dharma. Why it is called dharma? In this age of Kali, there is no religious principle other than chanting the holy name, which is the essence of all Vedic hymn. You try to find out Veda, but dharma means chanting Hare Krishna. This is the purport of all scripture. In this age of Kali, what is that Sarva Dharman Parita? What is that Paradharma? What is the main dharma? Chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So I would request everyone, please come to the temple, find this solution, chant Hare Krishna. To understand the knowledge, you have books, Bhagavad Gita, and small books which are the supplementary books for Bhagavad Gita. We have so many small books also supplementary. We have Bhagavad Gita, very important book of knowledge. You find a solo, you hear, you get the knowledge, at the same time you chant Hare Krishna. You come and associate with this temple and devotees, they will enlighten you. In this way, you can you can get out from this ignorance. So thank you very much. We will stop here. Any question we will later on we will take up in the 5th floor after the prasadam. Now we have got a drama, followed by we have some birthday celebration. I mean, birthday things is there. After that we have a prasadam, Sanjay's prasadam. So please all proceed to 5th floor for drama, because we are going to start the drama. And all this our festival we will update you in the 5th floor after the prasadam. Thank you. Jai Sri Gandhara Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Jai Gaura Haribol. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Sri Radha Madan Mohan ki jai. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maharaj ki jai.